here, June 2022 tarot reading with the Esoteric Empire. My name is Atela. I am the creator of the Esoteric Empire, and we're going to see what's going on with you right now. I already pulled your card. I have the bottom of the deck here. We have the Seven of Cups. The first thing that came into my mind when I saw this was level up. And then I kept looking, and it's about leveling up emotionally. It's about owning and beautifying your emotions and your affection levels as well. All right, so you are showing up as the Hermit at this time. In this deck, it's the Alien. All right, which means that you are doing a lot of understanding and studying about what your beliefs are. Not on a philosophical level, but just experience in life itself. You're also at a point where you're to yourself a lot more, like you're kind of secluded because you're really having a lot of downloads, and some of it you can't really explain to other people, so it's just like, let me just stay to myself. Nothing wrong with that. It's about wisdom, it's about growing, it's about enlightenment. That's the word, enlightenment. Okay, so we also have the Prince of Cups here, which is crossing you. Okay, so when I say crossing, this means that this is what's in front of you, whether you realize it or not. The Prince of Cups, it could be a message of love, or it could be an offering of love. Okay, so I feel like people are being warm to you, or you have this energy of, or an opportunity to accept love, but will you is the question. Okay, so what's the root of all of this is the Prince of Swords. Okay, so where all of this is stemming from, Prince of Swords. So this is saying that you have this kind of conflict, I would say. I think your mind has a strong way of hurting you or damaging you or cutting at you. Your mind is the source of a lot of the reason why you're not able to be nice or to be open or whatever the case may be. All right, so this is all coming from your mindset. It doesn't mean that you have a negative mindset, but it means that your mind is very powerful and it can hurt you sometimes if you're not careful. What's crowning you, what Spirit is trying to bestow upon you, is the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which means that you no longer having conflict, no longer struggling, no longer needing for anything, having what you want. So this is beautiful. Spirit has definitely got you taken care of. But the base of this, the Prince of Swords, is saying, yes, Spirit is here trying to give you all of these blessings, but if you don't allow your mind to accept it, you're going to block the flow of what Spirit has for you. We have the Wheel. So you've had a turn of events. You've had a very specific moment of importance that was fate. You know, it's based off of your karma, based off of your life path, based off of, you know, the things that are where you're at currently in your life and where you're headed. It's already written. So a turn of events. So what was this dealing with? Oh, the Sun in reverse. All right, so it definitely could deal with a Leo, but it's also about your willpower, your ego, for some of you, your existence, how you shine, what you would like to have. Understanding that no matter what you've been through, things are moving to the best of what they can be. It's becoming 1000% amazing, right? So your turn of events is basically your good karma playing out, okay? For some of you, it was a child. For others of you, it is a Leo that's popping up in your life, or that has popped up in your life. What else is going on with this? Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay. It was effortless. This situation, like I said, it was fate. You had, the only part you played is by being yourself and by living. Everything else was already set for you. This event that we're speaking of, it was already set for you. Okay, so now you're coming from a situation where you're living that out. Beautiful, nothing wrong to be said there. Where you're headed is the Five of Swords in reverse, meaning that you're allowing yourself to not be conflicted. So a lot of what you're realizing is your blessings are all around you. Your blessings are manifesting as we speak. Your blessings are unfolding. And what you're moving towards is understanding how important it is to kill off conflicting and negative thoughts that stifle or slow down the progression of you receiving your blessings. You're learning how to stop blocking yourself from receiving your blessings that Spirit is so easily trying to give to you. Got the Starman in reverse. So one of the things I'm seeing is a lot of you have made it to where you're not controlling your life. And what I mean by that is you could be following someone else's path, or you could be having issue with finding your power. And by finding your power, you realize that you become a leader. But when you become a leader in this world, this means that you are becoming a follower of the spirit world. Or in other words, you're a man of God or a woman of God, or you are leading your own life guided by spirit. Does that make sense? So a lot of you just need to find your way spiritually so that you can find your way here on this earth. And I think that's what you're learning to do, because even with this hermit energy or the alien, the hermit understands that it's part of being the angel of God, meaning that it carries out certain understandings and principles that are of God. But it doesn't mean that that person is God. It means that it follows God and it learns, because God is within everything. So if you pay attention to everything and you live, you'll start to see how God is speaking through events, right? So you've noticed that, but I think you're starting to internalize that. And this Emperor card here, the Starman card, is saying in order to really start living the life that you want and really taking ownership of your life and taking charge and really getting things done without any, you'll have obstacles, but there will be nothing that can stop you, because you know what your goal is. You're dedicated to that. Nothing can shake you. Having that strength comes from you being connected to spirit. And I think a lot of you have to learn to do that and not let past conflicts, past traumas, past abuse, past people trying to put your mind at a weakened state. You have to let all of that go. You have to cut that out. You have to leave it where it's at, which is the past, so that you can move forward. And I think that's exactly what you're doing. So let's get an outcome card. The Queen of Wands in reverse. So the outcome is, it could be better. I think that you will have people who are going to be jealous of you or bitter towards you. So you want to make sure that you're watching your back, or just don't worry about it at all. But the Queen of Wands in reverse on your end means that you need to make sure you're nurturing your passions. So not just what you have to do, but the things that you want to do. It also means if you have something you're working on creatively, or if you're working on something that you want to see grow, do what you can to really make that happen. Take it to the next level, whether that's studying for this craft, whether it's getting certifications for this craft, whether it's researching on how to improve in whatever field or career pattern that this is for you. Basically just becoming better and being able to keep up with the pack. Okay, so doing what you can to elevate yourself, to just move up from where you were at before. You don't have to make this monstrous leap, but you want to do, it's the little things that make the difference. Brushing up on skills, even if you already know what you're doing, brush up on certain skills, or see how things have changed in the past few years in whatever career that you're in. Basically keep up with with the crowd, but don't be the crowd, but just make sure that you're not falling behind the crowd. All right, so Sagittarius, that is your reading for this month. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. If you want to be here for the lives that I do every single Sunday at 6 p.m., please make sure you subscribe to the channel and you hit the notification bell so you get that notification. Also, if you want to keep up with me, you can check me out on the community tab. I'm always posting little things here and there. If you missed out on a video, chances are I have it reposted there so you can see what you missed out on. And last but not least, I do have a website that you can go purchase a tarot reading personally from me. Or you can check out some of the crystals I have. Right now I have Tiger's Eye. Black Obsidian is also coming. And we also have Citrine. So make sure you check that out for your metaphysical needs. And with that being said, I love each and every one of you. Congratulations on everything that's going on. And I'll see you in your next reading. Bye, Sag.